What are the benefits? This is totally unscripted. This thing that I do is not scripted. It's not planned. It's just me in front of a camera. This is how I socialize. Socialize. I open my social eyes and socialize. Here it is 6:46. 6:46 p.m. Georgia time. What's up? Hi, how are you? What do we do? What do we do to stop crime? We have to say, shut up, crime. Shut up, crime. How can I tell crime to shut up if I'm not shutting up? It's Brian. I changed my like a week ago. You did. By the way. By the way. By the way, it's Brian. I'm enjoying a party mix. Hello, you too? You too? It's Friday night. I'm going to have as much fun as I can on a Friday night. Yahoo! Do you Yahoo? You had a pizzy? A pizzy? Yeah, man. I just got off work. It is Friday. Isn't that great? Having a drink. You're off tomorrow. All right. We'll have to celebrate. We'll have to celebrate a day off tomorrow. My mom is resting comfortably in a hospital room. And, yeah. So, it seems to be something I've gotten used to. No. Hi, bro. Food Hub. So, I am here. And it's Friday night. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. Prayers. Yes. In Jesus' name, amen. She's so happy in the hospital. She gets a room. People bring her food. Hi, welcome. You just said hi, bro. Spamming is not allowed here. Doubles tap the screen. That's right, double tap. Make sure that zombie's dead. Double tap. It's the little things. Some movies I don't think they should make sequels to. There's a lot of movies that they made sequels. Half my face is numb from grinding my teeth from recurring nightmares. We should talk about that. That'd be an interesting subject, nightmares. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Where where are you from? I'm from I'm from California. California. Ouch. Dude, dreams and nightmares subject. It's interesting what people read before they go to bed. Sometimes that's what causes nightmares. What they watch right before bed, your subconscious is playing it back. It's all that stimuli. Sometimes you have nightmares for no reason at all. You just have a nightmare. Reoccurring nightmares, those are sometimes, I think, a message. Your subconscious is telling you something. Learning about what it is, what they... Three, that's right. Now there's 6 people watching. They don't stay very long, I've noticed. I get sometimes 10 people. Remember any of your dreams from last night. I think it's good to keep a journal. They say right when you wake up, keep a journal of your dreams. I have dreams that the law changed and we have to attend school again, and I'll be out past the gravel road and this school, and I'll see people that you miss. You know, that's probably not a... Why do you see people you miss? Because they're all in your memory. That's why you remember all those people. I've had encounters with people who have passed away in my dreams. People who have died. Sometimes family members. Or just celebrities. It's interesting. It seems like when you're dreaming, there are no limits. It can be anywhere, anytime. I got up to 14. I honestly don't know why I have these dreams, but it's super real. Yeah, and don't realize I'm dreaming. Yeah, those are lucid dreams. They say this is a possible dream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. And I think there's something about matter. This is a world of matter. And we base so much importance on matter. Like our bodies, the things we think we own, the things that we have so much invested in, the material world. Show what I'm eating. I'm eating a party mix. P-A-R-T. Why? Because I gotta. It's a mixture of different... one time I had a huge load of fever dream type dreams. Really? Party mix. Yes. It's interesting, isn't it? The party mix. Yummy. Yummy party mix with my green tea. And yeah, those lucid dreams. They say when you're aware that you're in a lucid dream, you could take control of the dream. I like dreams. Some of the dreams are yummy, yummy. King understood those. Waking up, sweating, yes, and stressed. Again, it's like our subconscious doesn't know the difference between reality. It's all reality to the subconscious. It have never been party mix at a party. You've never seen, is it? Yeah, they call it party mix. But usually at a party, there's like the punch bowl. There's the pretzels. Yeah, that's what we should do. Have a party and have party mix. Like and subscribe. That's right. You know the routine. Like and subscribe. And share. People need to share this. That's what I need. I need to have more people discover Eddie's Playhouse. Or Eddie's Funhouse, sorry. It's a fun house. Watch your step. I love those dreams that I wish I didn't wake up from. I mean, I'm just walking around in a town or watching an event. Can I clip? Also, I never see anyone with trail mix on a trail. They're hiding it from you. That's what it is, the trail mix. They have it in their backpack. They wait until nobody's watching and then they bust out the trail mix. Trail mix on a trail. They could, yeah. So they could mix it on the trail. They could probably get some squirrel friends. Squirrels. Hey, squirrelies. Wouldn't you like some trail mix? Trail mix is usually raisins and M&Ms. Hello. Are you spamming? Spamming is not allowed. I will not tolerate it. It's my direct executive order. My executive order is no spamming. It's annoying. It's like a little kid playing with something. Ah, I feel a sneeze coming on. How about that? Also, see club soda. That's right. Club soda in a club. Wow, sneeze attack. Where did that come from? Hi, Brayley. Welcome, everyone. This is what I live for. I was looking at the moon today. From Texas. Never see any more eat ranch Doritos. You gotta go? All right, well, thank you for joining. Greetings from other places. I like listening to Coast AM with George Norrie. Wherever you may be, you're from Tennessee? So we got somebody from Texas and Tennessee. Nice. I remember doing that after work at night around 10 o'clock. I would listen to Coast AM. There was a guy who had a really deep voice. He would be the voiceover. NPTY. Oh, thank you. No problem. All my exes live in Texas. That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. Oh, here we go with the emojis. Mini emojis. Is that supposed to be bubblegum or pink poo? That's particular emoji. That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. That's right. All my exes live in Texas. Two that want to own me. One that wants to own me. Two that want to stone me. One says she's a friend of mine. You already have? K. Rose. GTA San Andreas players. Now I have a runny nose. I want to stop the runny nose. I hate having a runny nose. I gotta catch it. Catch a runny nose. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket. Save it for a rainy day. I'm feeling good right now. And I think that's what matters. Just blow your nose, quick. I need some Kleenex. I can't just blow my nose. That'll be quite a mess to clean up. It's cool to blow your nose. Nobody else can blow your nose but you. No one else. It's okay to prick your finger, just don't finger your prick. You can pick your friends. You can. It's just gonna get worse. I know. If you don't blow your nose, it's just gonna get worse. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. close the blinds. I can't look out the window. At night I close the blinds because I don't know what's out there. I hope my future is brighter. I want my future to be brighter. I want to have things to look forward to. Like and subscribe. Are you reminding me to say that? Like and subscribe. Or this spider will crawl on your face. Have you seen those videos? Life is what you make it. Life is what you make it. Huh? Life is what you make it. Damn, boy. And you know what? You have to try really hard. You have to try really hard to make your life. Wasn't that Waterboy? Wasn't he in that scene in Waterboy? Anyway. Life is what you make it. Oh no, that was Joe Dirt. Joe Dirt. Remember Joe Dirt? Joe Dirte? That's right, Joe Dirt. Don't forget. Always remember. His wig stuck to his head. That was an interesting... They made a sequel of Joe Dirt. Christopher Walken was in both of them. Christopher. The guy most people try to imitate. Except no imitation. Except no substitute. He was in an episode of Hawaii Five-0. Hello, it's Captain Eddie. That's Christopher with the weird voice. Yep. Really? Weird voice. He was in Sleepy Hollow. Remember Sleepy Hollow? He played the Headless Horseman. I need to watch some of those older movies. I used to have a really big collection, a big collection of DVDs. I wish I could have kept them all. Like that scene in Hot Fuzz. Remember Hot Fuzz? When that guy, Nick Frost, goes to that closet and there's all these DVDs. I've always wanted to live in a place like that. Just a country town. A country town. Where things are simpler. I used to always visit Fair Oaks Village in California, off of Sunrise Boulevard. I remember riding the bus there. I used to have to take the bus. And I would go to this store called Unusual and Unique that had all these like candles and, herbs, things like that. And I would just chill there. It's only you can make the world seem right. Only you. My one and only you. Oh, please no, none of that. I really don't like the spamming. I really don't like it. It's like banging on the glass. It's like banging on the glass when there's a snake inside. This is Year of the Snake. This month it's going to be Year of the Snake. It's going to be Year of the Snake. Last year was Year of the Dragon. It's over already. Yeah, same. The Year of the Dragon is over already. It just happened like that. I don't like spamming. I know. It's annoying. It's like a little hyper kid. It's a hypo. Hypoglycemic and hyperactive. A hypo. Oh. Yes, it's nice when people can curb their enthusiasm. It's like a lot of energy. There's a lot of energy behind spamming. A lot of like cookies and candy bars and soda pop. just fuels. It fuels the spamming. Stop the spamming and start enjoying. When I used to do streams on my old account, this one user would often spam really Trump comments. That's annoying. By the way, in capital letters, by the way. That, people do that. Spam, spam, spam. Spam, spam, spam. That's a Monty Python skit. Those who remember Monty Python. We seek the Holy Grail. Well, it's Friday night. Pick a number between... I will pick one. Pick the number between 1 and 10. You want me to guess the number? Or do you want to guess my number? Some people shout out there, they telepathically, or they try to switch numbers. I've noticed that. They'll switch numbers. He starts with BTW. These streams would mostly be for NHL. Yeah, National Hockey League. 7. 7. Is that the number you picked? Or the number I was thinking? I switched numbers. Hello, Jay Plays. I guess this is Friday night. For those who have stuck around long enough, the people who are still here. Maybe I'll just hum tunes. So we were talking about nightmares and dreams, lucid dreams, and what could it all mean? Reoccurring nightmares, I've heard of those. You keep having the same nightmare. I think if you journal them, if you write down what happened in the nightmare, maybe it will go away, because then you're pinning it down. Can you show your house? Why do people want that? I don't want to look at, I don't ask people to, if I can look at their house. This is an MTV. MTV, remember that? MTV Cribs? And I think VH1 did something like that. They would just take you on a tour of their house. Hopefully nobody knows where you live. I don't want people to know what's in my house. Sometimes I slip up. Sometimes I'll show something that I own. And I don't want people to know what I own, because it might spark interest. I like that out of sight, out of mind. No, I'm sorry. I can't do that. This is Hal. I can't do that. This is the voice of Hal. Wasn't it 2001 Space Odyssey? A Space Odyssey? It's only you. No, it's not only you. It's only you and whoever else watches this. Somebody else is going to click on this and watch it and see what I have in my house. Why are you interested in what's in my house? Why do you even want to know? But anyways, everyone is curious. Why so curious? It's only you until 10 other people watch this. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that people will watch my lives. Just turn it into a drinking game. Turn it into something they do on Friday nights. Hey, let's watch Eddie's Funhouse. on Friday nights. Let's get our snacks. You never know. You just never know what you're opening doors to. You only have to say Beetlejuice one more time. You're 10. Of course you are. Focus 10. You know what I think is in the description? There's the gateway experience. I really like the gateway experience. A lot of people are trying it out. There's more to us. We are more than our physical bodies. That's why I love it when I can just be still and let my mind go places. Peace, be still. Mind awake, body relaxed, body asleep and relaxed. That's focus 10. Mind awake, body asleep and relaxed. And also there is the resonant tuning. You feel better after resonant tuning. You just breathe in through your nose and go, while you close your eyes. And do that for a few, I forget how many times you're supposed to do that. I don't think it really specifies. And your energy conversion box. Put all your physical worries, or physical matter, worries and concerns, into the energy conversion box. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm reading like Ron Burgundy. Ron Burgundy. I just read the teleprompter. Repetition. There are actually signs of dementia. I was watching some videos about signs of dementia and signs of psychopathy. There are a lot of interesting, I wonder if I were to be evaluated psychologically, a psychiatric evaluation, what would they find? Look like your likes. Look at your likes. I have 9 likes. Meow. Make like a cat and help me out. Make like a cat and help me out. Meow. Wasn't that? That was Dinner for Schmucks. Remember Dinner for Schmucks? Give me the mouse. Give me the mouse. That was a good movie. I release you. I wonder who's going to join me tonight. It's been 28 minutes. Trail mix. Party mix. I'm consuming party mix. Well, they put my mom in a room. They're adjusting her medications. Adjusting. Who knows, maybe tomorrow or Monday, I'll be taking her home to start this all over again. You know what I would like? Is for something to happen. Something to happen. And I repeat myself. Maybe that's a sign of dementia. Dementia at 46. No, I'm 56, sorry. Wow, I jumped ahead 10 years. Wow, 10. Wow, all I can say is wow. Like The Jerk. You ever seen the movie The Jerk? Steve Martin. Humor. Humor changes from decade to decade. Humor. There were a lot of like Airplane, Kentucky Fried Movie. You've been here from 5 minutes. You have. Well, I welcome you. Thank you for sticking around. I should have a little treat for people who stick around. Just a little treat. I have a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. I have a fever, and the only prescription is more jaw harp. Can I spam? No. Do that at another. Go to another show and do that. You're itching to spam. 10 years. 10-year-olds like to spam. I hope I have a good dream tonight. I hope I die before I get old. I like that song. Talking about my generation. People do. Hope I die before I get old. Talking about my generation. My generation, baby. Why don't y'all just fade away? Don't try to dig what we all say. Parlez-vous generation. I think there should be an age limit for presidents. What do you think? Should there be an age limit for presidents? But that's age discrimination. You can't discriminate based on age. You don't want to leave. I'm not asking you to leave. I'm just asking you to spam somewhere else if you must spam. I'm not asking you to leave. Almonds. I think I'd be really good at advertising. I could make people want to buy things like almonds or green tea or a Fanta. I could probably sell you a Fanta without even trying. I could sell a ketchup popsicle to a woman wearing white gloves. Like and subscribe. That's right. Oh, there you go. You did it. I'm going to have to time you out. I warned you. Like, share, and subscribe. I love you. I love you, man. I love you, man. Man. I've got you, babe. There are no shortages of peanuts in this party mix. There is no shortage. They must have had some extra peanuts. Extra peanuts! Peanuts! Peanuts make you want to drink soft drinks. We need you. I wish more people thought so. I wish more people thought so. I need to stand outside with a sign that says, "We need you, Eddie." But I need somebody else to hold the sign. You just couldn't help yourself, could you? You couldn't help yourself. You're a hyperactive. Are you hyperactive? I'm not diagnosing you. I'm not diagnosing you. I'm just saying, are you hyperactive? Must you Must you upset me? Must you upset me? My last words, your last words. Are those your last words? I know there's not much to this. There's not much to this show. But thank you for coming by. It increases my hope in humanity. Tomorrow morning, it will be morning. It'll be Saturday morning. I used to look forward to Saturday mornings. Hello again. Hello again. Saturday mornings were cartoons. It was cartoon time. I wish you could pick a time in your life and stay there. Wouldn't that be nice? If you just pick a time in your life and stay there. I like the 70s. I miss the 70s. Even though I was living on a Marine Corps base in the 70s, I will come back if I am kicked. If you're kicked, you'll come back if you're kicked. I love the Wii. You love the Wii. My brother has a Wii. Can you hold your Wii? Can you hold your Wii for a Wii? There was an actual game. This poor girl wanted a Nintendo Wii, and they told her she had to drink a lot of water and not pee, and it killed her. You can actually die of water poisoning if you drink too much water. I guess you start and then I wonder what the symptoms are. You can kill yourself just by drinking too much water. Hold your Wii for a Wii. Morbid facts. The thing we absolutely need could actually kill us. I'm glad you like the Wii. I wonder how many people hurt themselves trying to play with their Wii. Pardon the pun. Oh, really? Darman Clone made a version of Wii? I'm still eating my snacks. I'm trying to hydrate myself. I know that I'm not hydrated. A version of hold your Wii for a Wii. A version. How do people get these ideas? They're ideas that can harm people. Are you all snacking too? Am I causing you to want to snack? There's 11 likes. I went from 9 to 11. 6 is afraid of 7. So 7, 8, 9. Bye! We have to say goodbye to Gaming Forest. Just finished supper. All right. Supper. Supper in Succotash. One guy finished work, and it's Friday. It's Friday for most people. Friday should be Friday for everybody. I think there'd be less suicides. That's why I left. Oh yeah, you were having supper. Okay. Gotcha. Sometimes you just have to have supper. That's another thing I like about dreams. When I have dreams, I get to just roam around and watch things happen when I'm having a dream. I've had dreams where I'm in someone's house. Don't know how I got there. I'm just in someone's house, walking around and hoping that they don't find me in their house. How much does that cost? I don't know. Check on eBay. Go on eBay and just say, type in Jew harp or jaw harp. I've had this for a long time, so I don't remember how much I paid for it. The jaw harp. Maybe I should just start buying jaw harps. Buy a whole bunch of jaw harps. Whenever I come into money, go online and buy a bunch of jaw harps and then start selling them. But don't make too much. If you make too much, you have to pay taxes. If you don't make too much money, you can live with somebody and just make enough money to where you don't have to pay taxes. I've had that dream as well. You have the dream, the impossible dream, where you're just hanging out. Oh yeah, you've had that dream where you're in somebody's house. I've had dreams like that. It's weird. I'm just in someone's house and I'm kind of sneaking around because I don't want to be found. I don't want to be found in their house. And sometimes I am found. I can't get out of their house. I want to get out, but I don't know the way out. That's weird that we both had that same kind of dream. Isn't that weird? It's strange. I'm just in a house, and it's a nice house, and I'm just walking around, and I'm hoping nobody finds me. Gee, I hope nobody finds me. And then they do, and I don't know how to get out. How hard is it to get out of a house? You just look for a door, and hopefully it opens out to the outside, and not a closet or a hallway. I'm sneaking around because I don't want to. Yeah! So I guess I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. Trying not to be found. Or the naked dreams. You have a dream you're naked, or all you have is like a towel, or you're looking for your pants. I hate the dreams where I have to go to the bathroom. I have to go to the bathroom, and there's no toilets. There's no toilets. Every stall, the toilet is either broken or not there. Or there's just a couple of walls. And I've peed in my dream, but not in real life. So I guess that's good. That's a good thing, to pee in your dream and not in real life. It's so weird because it's like I really have to go, and I'm trying to find a place, and it's not working out. When I was a kid, I was trying to escape these. I was trying to get away from a monster or something, and I could only move slowly. I hate when I dream about going to the bathroom and peeing. I know! Or it's so cold, you don't want to get out of bed. I did that one time. I don't know what I was thinking. I was in my sleeping bag. I remember that. We had just moved into a house. All we had was our sleeping bags. And we were on the floor with the sleeping bags. And it was so cold, I didn't want to get out. So it's like, anyways, that's the point of no return. When suddenly that warm water is released into your sleeping bag. Yeah. And then, yeah, you wake up and suddenly there's, hey, what happened here? I just went to bed. It's hard to tell when you go from dream life into real life. It's just the two of us. It is just the two of us, you and I. Until other people watch it. Until other people watch the. Other people do watch these videos. I've noticed sometimes hundreds of people. I'll be talking to one person the whole time, and then I'll look at how many views it gets. So yeah, be careful if you don't want everybody to know your business. Yeah. But it's nice, isn't it? Just to have some kind of talk therapy. This is free talk therapy. You can talk about your dreams, the weird ones, the embarrassing ones. I really don't like those ones where I'm not clothed and I'm walking around and trying to hide, trying to look desperately for some clothes, and they're just not there. Why could you sing of, hey, could you sing of Canada? How could I, oh, the national anthem? I don't know the whole national anthem. Oh, Canada, our home and native land. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Somebody had sang the whole song. It's weird you don't hear other national anthems. I only caught parts of it. I don't know what's going on with our president. I totally didn't skipped the whole thing. I skipped the whole thing. Oh, skipped the whole thing. Was my singing? Sing of Canada. Tom Green had a song, I'm a Canadian, I'm a Canadian, I'm a Canadian. He's back in Ottawa. Ottawa is where he came from, right? Because he said he lived in Hollywood. He lived in LA for a long time, about 7 years. Yep. I don't know what the future holds. Hello. Ever heard the Stompin' Thorn? Stompin' Tom. No, I haven't. What's the Stompin' Tom? Hello, hello, hello. It's Matt. We're not the only ones anymore. We've attracted a few. It's hard to keep up on things sometimes. There's so much going on. So many. Ed Hart. That's right, Ed's Hart. That's what my handle is. Look him up. He makes great music. Okay. So let me see. So his name is Stompin' Tom. What kind of music is it? Is it rap? Is it classical? Is it contemporary? Or hip hop? People are into the hip hop. Or country music? I think I'm hydrated. They say when you pinch your skin and it goes back down right away, you're hydrated. Or when your urine, country pop. Okay. Country pop. When your urine is clear, they say that's when you're hydrated. You're properly hydrated. If you pee clearly, I pee clearly. We're going to learn some things today. Today's topic is hydration. Hydra, from the Greek. It's the many-headed monster that couldn't be killed. Hercules had to put a very big boulder to pin down the head of the Hydra. That's how he defeated the Hydra. I think Matt left. I think he did. He just wanted to say hi. That's it. Poor Matt. He couldn't handle it anymore. He it got kind of stuffy here. It got kind of stuffy in Eddie's Funhouse. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? Maybe we'll be taken out by a meteor. They're saying they're watching a meteor. They call it the city killer. I wonder what that's all about. I think Matt left. But you know what? It shows one person. Single, solitary, faithful, dedicated, loyal. Every other word I can think of. I had about 3 lives today. I had 2 earlier that went on for about an hour or more. This one is just about an hour, 51 minutes. So I guess we'll be visiting my mom on Sunday. We might be. Or maybe we'll be taking her home on Sunday. Sometimes when I look at your channel, Ed's Heart, I see Ed Heart. Ed Heart, you do. I noticed that. I started with Ed's Heart, and then I turned it to Eddie's Funhouse. Who knows what it will be? I want it to be catchy. A very catchy title. So that people will want to come here. I want people to want to come here. And they do, just not in mass quantities. What does it take? You know, like some bands, they sell out. They sell out a whole stadium. And then some. They have people who park out in the parking lot. They call them tailgaters, or they have tailgate parties. They're out there in the parking lot listening to their music. I think Metallica does that. Metallica and who else? Some bands are still around. Some bands from when I was a kid, when I was a youngster. Ed Hart. Popularity is an elusive. I know. You can be very popular, and then nobody would walk across the street to pee on you. And isn't that weird? Here today, gone tomorrow. What's popular now? I don't see much of Eminem. Remember how popular Eminem was? Remember how popular Who Let the Dogs Out? They're here and then they're gone. Pants on the Ground. I remember watching that. Or the Leave Britney Alone. Or hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your husband, because they rip at everybody. I still see him here and there. You do? Which one? Eminem? But yeah, isn't it amazing? Ain't it amazing? Because I hear certain bands are playing, and they're from long ago. Long, long ago in a galaxy far, far away. Eminem, yeah. Slim Shady. Want the real Slim Shady? Please stand up. Please stand up. He came out with 8 Mile. That was one of his movies about his life, I guess. Marshall Mathers. Brian Warner. Brian Warner is Marilyn Manson. That's his real name. You wouldn't know it. There's a lot of people who change their names to become famous. They call them the stage names. What's your stage name? Like Elton John, his real name is Reginald Dwight. Who else? Some people just have their regular names. Look up Eminem. Yep. Oh, and eating Mr. and Mrs. Eminem, eating M&Ms. Is that like a video? Eminem, eating M&Ms. Between Two Ferns. You ever watch Between Two Ferns? I think he got that from Tim and Eric. When he was on Tim and Eric, Zach Galifianakis. Fix the fern back. Fix the fern back. And then he had Between Two Ferns. And so a lot of that, I think, is meant to be comedic. Those interviews are pretty wild. Pretty wild. Am I slouching? I think I'm slouching. I don't need to slouch. You know what I'm feeling? Is there's going to be a transition. I feel like I'm between two worlds. This physical world and the spiritual world. And maybe I'll get enlightened. I've always been seeking enlightenment or knowledge, epiphanies. I've been talking a lot about that lately. There's the void state, which is pretty awesome. It's like you kind of get to the point where you realize matter, because that's what they say, matter is just energy vibrating at a low frequency. And there's actually, during the Monroe, what was it called, the gateway experience, there's actually a point in there where you leave your body, you start floating up, and then you roll over and you look down at your body. That's some weird stuff. Maybe I'm at the scratching the surface to what this is, this whole existence. It's like the creator experiencing his creation. My favorite movie, Starship Trooper. You ever watch Starship Trooper? That's got to be one of my favorite movies. Do you want to know more? We can ill afford another Clandathu. I like that. I find the idea of a bug that thinks offensive. What other one? Highlander? You ever watch the original Highlander? That same guy was in both of those movies. Do you get me? Yeah, during the 90s, that's when that came out. Another one was The Next Karate Kid. Never heard of it? Okay, yeah, it's called Starship Trooper. It's pretty interesting. It's about the human race versus giant bugs. And it's pretty graphic. Thoughts on lottery tickets? I was talking about that earlier today. Lottery tickets? It's legalized gambling. You're buying lottery tickets with the hope that you're going to win the lottery. And so few people do. And I think it's a big, it's like a deception. Some people do it. I think you never see those people, not personally. And they tell you, if you win the lottery, don't tell anyone. Some people die. When they win the lottery, people kill them. Speaking of bugs, have you heard of that zombie ant virus? Yes. There's also a bug that takes over grasshoppers and roaches. It's weird like that. It's like it takes control of the mind of the roach. I think grasshoppers are the same. It's a worm, I think, that goes into the insect and starts to control it. We need Eddie's Funhouse so we can talk about bugs. And there's fun. You know what's really scary is the botfly. Have you heard about botflies? The botfly larva. How it can bore into your skin. It's a larva that goes into your skin. There's a bug that steals fish. Yeah, that's creepy, isn't it? It's hard to get your head around. And like orcas eat the tongues of whales, and they eat the livers of great whites. And yeah, it's hard to get your head around these, how they do that, how insects evolve. It's miraculous, isn't it? What are we going to evolve into? We're all about mind control. We're all about fear, fear and intimidation and confusion, taking away hope from people, enslaving people because we're too lazy, or we're not as ambitious as we should be. Why would they want to stay in some fish's mouth for the rest of their life? Yeah, because they need a host. A lot of organisms need hosts. They, we're a host to a lot of organisms. Microscopically speaking, there's a lot of creatures that live on our bodies, and it's a symbiotic relationship. We help them, they help us. Like us, we're on the earth. The earth benefits us, and we sometimes benefit the earth. And plants and animals, we're all in a symbiotic relationship. We eat plants and animals, and then I guess worms eat us. You have a horrible joke? I guess we can hear it. I'll be careful, because it only shows up one time when you type it in. A horrible joke? I don't think I should say it. Well, then don't. Yeah, if you don't think so. I've been doing too many family shows, because that's the only ones people show up to. People only show up to the family shows. They don't like my raunchiness. They don't like to laugh at adult things. I think people are afraid to be adults now. They're afraid. They're afraid of being judged or penalized or reprimanded. You could be reprimanded if you say something adult. We're up to 3 people now, folks. Be sure to tell some friends. I think that's what people are wanting, is one-on-one conversation. I noticed that some people stay around when there's only one person. When there's only one person on the live stream. Or when somebody's already here, the other person will leave. I think that's why Charlotte left. She saw I was already talking to somebody. Yeah. Well, good. All right. It is fun. It's fun to just talk about weird subjects. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody Wing Chun tonight. Everybody have fun tonight. Do-do-do. Everybody Wing Chun. That was an 80s song. You know what? All my life, I think I've been suffering from depression. I remember as a kid being depressed just for no real reason. You should make a podcast if you get big. Yes. Who will join me? You can join me on my podcast. We could do we can pair up. That's what I like to do for people who want to. You can share a live with somebody. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I just got to figure out how to do it. How do you share? You're supposed to copy and paste into your live, another person's live, and then you could do it in real time. Then we could play flute music. Discord. My phone isn't compatible For some reason, I tried Discord. I have an account with Discord. I think what I need is a compatible phone. And then, you know what? Patreon. Patreon is compatible with Discord. You can actually, if people join your Patreon, you can be on Discord and charge people to do one-on-one. I guess that's one of the perks. There's so many perks you can have on your Patreon. Right now I just have I have some merchandise, and that's about it. And then you can talk with me. That'll be one of your perks. You can talk with me on my lives if you care to stay. We need to have fun. We need something to look forward to. That helps me fight depression. Depression can be overwhelming sometimes. Because when you start looking at your facts and they really bum you out, it's hard not to look at facts. I guess we just have to live with our facts. But don't let them get in the way. You know who I hate? A vegan teacher? That vegan teacher. Really? What's that all about? The vegan teacher? Is it a YouTuber? Somebody. And then there are TikTokers. Oh, on YouTube. Why do you hate it? The vegan teacher. Is it how the person annoys? Is it annoying? Or their approach, how they approach? I'm sorry, I have a bit of a cold. Or I've been over a cold. My body doesn't know it yet. My body doesn't know that I'm over the cold. It is cold season, I guess. January, February. We might get an early spring this year. It feels like we're starting to get an early spring. Who knows what will happen? This world is changing. It's changing, and you know what? Sometimes changes have to happen for the next few years, for other things to happen. A lot of people don't like change, especially when things are going well. When things are going well, when everybody is happy with each other, and then we elect somebody who makes it harder. I don't know. It's hard for me to say things without saying them. I try to say things without saying them. But you know what? My focus goes back and forth. I try to do my own thing, but then it's like a pendulum. It swings over into Eddie's world, and then it swings over into the real world. I wish the real world would just stop hassling me. I wish the real world would just stop hassling me. When I pass the breaker, watch the world die. We can live beside the ocean, leave them far behind. When I pass the breaker, watch the world die. I like those songs. Songs about or not breaking away. There was a song I was listening to this morning. It was, they will not control us. We will be victorious. I like that song. It's a good club song. The sound of it. Could you imagine yourself dancing in a club? They will not control us. We will be victorious. We will be victorious. Even if it kills us. I think this is a reality we're trapped in. We believe too much in this reality. The vegan teacher compares people to eat meat. Oh. Oh yeah? If you eat meat, you're like Hitler. You're a meat-eating Hitler man. You're somebody who, yeah. Some things happen in this world that just blow my mind, that defy logic. We take a criminal and we put them in prison for life. Why? Why do we want them to be alive? Why do we want a horrible monster of a person to be alive? Like one day they're going to wake up and everything's going to be okay. We just let them back out again. And it takes money. They need to change some laws. Talk about executive orders. Change some laws to where, no, you can't, if a person is guilty of a heinous crime, they don't get to live out the rest of their life. They don't get to. Because there are people who are fighting to live. Good people who are fighting to live. They're going through cancer treatment. They're like, they're wanting a liver transplant or, needing another heart. And we're keeping monsters alive in prison until they die of old age. Does that sound fair? Does that sound fine? There are people homeless on the street. Homeless on the street in like 0-degree weather, or it's raining. And there are people getting 3 meals a day who committed horrible murders, multiple murders. They're being kept alive. I'm still the only one. As I know, some people like this show. Do they hang on for sympathy because they sympathize? This poor guy is trying to start a show, or is it because I'm entertaining? Am I entertaining? I need to quit asking those questions. Somebody said that. Never ask, why did you pick me? There was this guy who was on Little House on the Prairie. He does shows every now and again on his YouTube channel. And he asked that question, why did you pick me? And they said, because you look like a loser. That's why we picked you, because you look so much like a loser. And he learned never to ask, why do you like watching my show? Do you really want to know? Because it might bring you down. Some of our psychological makeup is inherited. I was listening to somebody say that today. You can inherit psychological traits. It's like father, like son. And again, the gene pool. Why don't we focus on quality instead of quantity? There's way too much quantity in the gene pool. I think because doctors need people to sew up. Doctors need people, or morticians. There's so many dumb ways people die. Dumb ways to die, or dumb ways people have died. I liked that show. It was on Spike TV. Oh, well, thank you. I'm flattered to hear that. I'm very funny. Well, then I'll just keep doing what I'm doing then. Some people do that. Yeah. Well, wow, you made my day saying that. Very funny. Not just funny. I think I need to do that. There are some redeeming qualities that I need to just keep showing. Keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for. Through good times and bad times. You also like a jolly old chap. A jolly old chap! That's right. I need one of those, what do they call those? Those derbies? Aren't they called derbies? Like Clockwork Orange? Those hats that they were wearing? Then I could look like a jolly old chap. While I drink my green tea. Have some green tea and wear a derby to blend right in. I can act like an Englishman. That's right. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread. That's morbid, isn't it? It's a kid's story about a giant. And the giant, fee-fi-fo-fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman. Fee-fi-phobia, that's fear of giants. Fee-fi-phobia. That made me laugh when I first heard that. I have fee-fi-phobia, a fear of giants. Well, you know what? I can brighten people. Yeah, I think that's what it does. My low self-esteem, if I can set that aside, stop judging myself. Stop judging yourself. There's a reason for all this. Hey, it's Alex. Standards for kids' stories are different. Or, yeah, just kids' stories can bring nightmares. If I could choose one person to live forever, you would be really top 5. Live forever. Forever. Forever and ever and ever. In the right body. I would want to have a better body than the one I have. I want 20/20 vision. I want to be younger. And you know what? In order to live forever, some Japanese shows for kids have scenes that wouldn't be out of place in a horror movie. I've seen those. Have you seen those animes where people just get chopped up or blown up? That's far cry from what we used to watch. Bugs Bunny, Tweety, what was it? Roadrunner. Roadrunner was pretty violent. And then Tom and Jerry. I want a body that isn't plagued by gastritis. Plagued by gastritis. Yeah, no diseases. And I think we create diseases. I think a lot of us, we don't know we're creators. Batman could be brutal at times. Yes, Batman. You know what? They say Spider-Man always pulls his punches. Spider-Man is incredibly strong. They say he could beat out some of the stronger superheroes. Spider-Man. Our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Spins a web any size. Catches criminals just like flies. He shoots. They won't have him shoot the webs out of his rear. Hello, Spider-Girl. Wow, we're just talking about Spider-Man. Hi there. Batman could be brutal at times. He's holding back. Seems like every hero that, yeah, but Superman doesn't want to kill anybody. But he's such a, if it wasn't for kryptonite, he'd be unstoppable. Kryptonite. It's our yellow sun that gives him such power. I remember growing up with Superman. Can I tell? I can tell. You can tell? What can you tell? Ultraman. Remember Ultraman? Ultraman had to fly to the sun. There's something about that sun. Ultraman. How to be just like me. That's right. Superman. And SpongeBob could kill Goku. No challenge, SpongeBob SquarePants. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? The animated series was my introduction to the character. Crying all night? Who was crying all night? I remember Ultraman. Yes, you do. Ultraman. He was just a dude who had like a pen, sleeping till 3. Wow. Ultraman could beat Godzilla. Possibly. They always had a little plastic guy. Remember that? Whenever Ultraman was flying, it was the special effects was kind of like a dead giveaway. SpongeBob SquarePants. Hi, it's Spice Girl. SpongeBob is the most powerful being in existence. We are lucky he's not for real. We'd be at his mercy. Yes, the mighty SpongeBob. No, that was, who was that guy? And then there's Patrick. Patrick was Patrick. SpongeBob. It's been a while since I've listened to SpongeBob. I remember when I went to, it was, Pizza Hut. At Pizza Hut, they would have a flat screen TV playing SpongeBob. Sounds like Krusty. Krusty the Clown, that's right. Hey kids, here's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Kirby could be stronger than SpongeBob. Kirby. Who's Kirby? I remember Herbie. Herbie the Love Bug. I remember going to the movies to watch Herbie the Love Bug. It was a Disney show. And it was just based on a VW bug. I think it had the number 31 on it. Long time. And Benji. Going to watch Benji. Just a dog. It was a movie about a dog. Kirby was from the Nintendo game. Okay, Kirby. All right. Yes, Lindsay Lohan. That was one of the most recent ones. Lindsay Lohan. She was in a few Disney movies. Freaky Friday. Parent Trap. I think that's when she first started, was a Parent Trap. Hayley Mills was the original Parent Trap girl. Hayley Mills. Pollyanna. Wow, we're going back in time, aren't we? Gotta go back in time. They're really into Back to the Future lately. Have you noticed that? A lot of nostalgia for Back to the Future. No one... Yes, I already read that, didn't I? Mark as read. Well, tomorrow is Saturday. Maybe I'll wake up in another dimension. I think I remember our home gray. I remember the outside paint was gray. And today it's pink. Dang. Okay, well thank you for hanging around. I really like having you here. We're going to have to do this again tomorrow. Before I fall asleep. I'm going to fall asleep. Look, he's got his mouth open. Let's see if we can throw some M&Ms in his mouth. Later. That's right. King Calamity. I like that. King Calamity. Bye, everyone. You have a great day. Goodbye, Patrick. We have such fun here. All right. I'm going to drink my sleepy time tea. And I'll I'll see you all tomorrow. Maybe if you join in, we'll go far. We're gonna go far. Have a cigar, we're gonna go far. We're gonna fly high, we're never gonna die. We're gonna make it if you try, they're gonna love you. We're gonna ride the gravy train. Yeah. Here we go. Bye.